Hi everyone, it's Kino here. Thanks for joining me in this Yoga for Pain Relief series. This class is centered on foot and leg pain. So if you have tired legs from standing all day or your feet have been all cramped up in shoes, this is a really good class for you. Let's come down to a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes. Bring your hands together. A long, deep breath in. As you exhale, rest your hands down. Keep the mind quiet, calm. Tune into the feet and the legs and be aware of any sensations that might be present here. Tune into the quality of your mind and your emotions and set the intention to heal deeply. Then allow yourself a long, deep breath in. And as you exhale, let's softly open the eyes. And we're going to begin on the hands and knees. So let's just start up on the hands and knees, and I'd like you to curl your toes under. And let's start off just kind of rolling through the hips. So let's roll through the hips, come up onto the hands, roll through the hips, up onto the hands. One more time, roll through the hips. Good, we're going to do the other side. Roll, bring it back around, let's roll. Good, one more, bring it back around. Nice, all right. Now let's keep the toes curled under like that, and we're gonna inhale up to downward facing dog. So let's inhale on up and find your downward dog. Let's bend the knees and put a little bend in the ankles and just kind of hang out here for a moment. Nice. Let your dog sway a little bit, and then we're going to straighten the legs. Bend the knees, straighten the legs, bend the knees. One more, straighten the legs. Very good. Walk the feet in about half the distance in. Then let's go for a soft bend in the knees, and then we'll straighten the legs and just roll around, releasing through the hamstrings and also feeling the weight distribution through the soles of the feet. Keep the navel in and keep relaxing the torso down. Very good. Then one again, we'll bend the knees, get a bend through the ankle, and inhale. Very good. All right, we're gonna do that one last time. Bend the knees. Good. Straighten and just kind of dangle around. Very good. Now let's bend the knees forward and get like a really deep bend in the ankle, okay? So we can kind of feel that ankle bend. We're gonna now roll through the toes and the heels. So I want you to keep your hands on the ground and then roll through the base of the big toes until the knees touch down. Then sink the heels back and roll through the ankles until the heels touch down. We'll do that 2 more times. Roll through the ankles. Push weight into the bases of your big toes, knees down. Good, feel a little stretch in the toes. Roll through the bases of your big toes down to the heels. Let's do one more time, all right? Roll through the ankles, let the weight kind of hang out there. Roll through the bases of your big toes until the knees come down. Good. Then back onto the heels, all the way down. Very good. All right, let's sit all the way down. Now, I want you to straighten your legs out for a moment. We're going to point the feet, and then flex the feet, and then let's point the feet, and then flex the feet. We'll do one more time. Point the feet, flex the feet. Good job. Now, let's grab a bolster, and I want you to sit up on the bolster. Lift your hips up. And then slide that bolster back. And if the bolster is not enough support for this, you're welcome to use maybe a yoga block, a big thick one, or even 2 blocks. Then roll forward until the knees come down, point the feet, and exhale, you're gonna sit on the bolster. All right, and so we're looking for a little internal rotation of the hip joints. I want you to hold onto your feet, pointing the feet, and just lift them a little bit up, and we'll hold that for 5 breaths. Good, and we have 1, navel is in, 2, 3, good, just keep it easy, keep it slow, 4, and 5, let it go. Now we're going to work the ankle bend, so I want you to fold under, all right, and then do the same thing on the other foot, fold under, just feel that ankle bend. Don't push the knees down, just kind of reach back through the toes and hold for 2, 3, 4, and then we'll point the feet again, let them go, make sure there was no pressure in the knee in that one. Slide a little forward, and now we're going to release the front of the legs as well as the hips. Remember, if you need to elevate your hips more for this, please do it. All right, so now I want you to roll a little bit back. We're going to lie on the bolster, lift the hips a little forward, all right, good. Get it comfortable, kind of roll yourself down, and then take one elbow down, the other elbow down, and then we'll lie all the way down. Make sure your sacrum is in a good place. And then you can place the hands either on your torso, on your pelvis, on your thighs, or if you like, on the feet. We'll hold here for about 5 deep breaths, maybe a little longer. If you want an extra stretch through the upper back, you can always extend the arms above the head as well. And this is sometimes also a little bit relaxing for the shoulders. We have 4 more breaths. Good. 3 more breaths. And let everything relax and release. Two more breaths. Very good. We'll have 1 more long, deep breath in. And a long, deep breath out. Very good. Okay, we're going to prepare to exit the posture. So I want you to hold onto your feet. Let's bring 1 foot out, the other foot out, and then gently lift the hips, place them down again. Let's do that 1 more time. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, settle them down. Now slide off of the bolster, press into the elbows, and inhale, we'll come gently up. Next, let's slide over. You can move the bolster over to the side. And then we're gonna roll the spine a little bit down. You can keep the bolster nearby. All right, and now let's lift the legs up for Viparita Karani. If you wanna go against the wall, you can place your feet against the wall, or you can slide a bolster a little bit behind the hips or underneath the hips, and we'll rest here. Steady deep breaths. We have 1 deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. Let the whole body just come to a point of rest and release. Good. Easy does it. We'll stay here maybe for 10 breaths. So feel welcome to reposition or get any support that you need. If you want to go over to a wall, then you can do that. Good, feel any tiredness in the feet, just let that release, and you might experience that as like a wave of energy releasing, or like warm water flowing off the feet, through the legs, into the ground, underneath you. Really let yourself rest and release. Rest and release. Very good. We have about 5 more breaths, so we're halfway through the hold in this posture. Steady breathing, very good. You could explore whether you want to point the feet, flex the feet, demi-point the feet, or just leave them naturally wherever they want to be. 3 more breaths. Feel the heartbeat. 2 more breaths. Last breath. Good. Now let's point your feet and gently separate the feet to a little bit of a V shape. You might want to reposition the bolster or take the hands under the knees, and you could give yourself just a few little butterflies and then let your body release. Let your hands be a little support underneath, or if you don't need that, then you can just release. You could flex for a moment, point for a moment, lift the hips for a moment, put the hips back down for a moment, and then after you settle, 5 deep breaths, just 5. Long deep breath in, long deep breath out. Good. 4 more. Long deep breath in, long deep breath out. Good. You could be doing this against the wall also. Sometimes that's nice and provides a little support. 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. The last breath. Hands to the knees. Let's inhale and lift the legs all the way up. Good. Bend the knees. Place the feet on the floor or on the bolster. Rest here just for a few moments. And then let's gently find a way to lie all the way down. You're going to extend the legs and then just rest. Let your body have permission to just release everything. Relax everything. After you feel a wave of healing infuse every cell of the body, you might notice that you feel more at peace with yourself, more calm, more quiet, perhaps even more happy. Now we start to reawaken. Let's move the feet and the hands in little circles, bend the knees and the elbows. We find constructive rest. Draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. As you exhale, let's roll over onto the side for a moment. And then inhale, we'll come all the way back up. Find a comfortable seated position. Let the eyes close. Tap into that healing frequency, that healing vibration. And then let your hands come together. A long deep breath in. As you exhale, softly open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me on this practice. May you be happy, may you be peaceful, may you be filled with love. Namaste.